Hey, what's up? Grab a drink. Hey, it's your girl, Dinisa, aka Dee, also known as Deedeesaidso, and this is my YouTube channel, Deedeesaidso, and I'm back with another video. So as always, if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. If you like the videos you're watching, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Click the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you don't miss any more of my videos. Y'all, today for you, we have a Q1 goals recap. So as of today, it is Thursday, March 27th. I was going to do this video next week to release it on Wednesday, but you're probably seeing it on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whatever you may be watching it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for being here. Now, I typically didn't really do a Q1 goals video, but I did do a 2025 goals video. So this is like a little check-in, and I decided instead of just doing half the year, I do every 3 months, because when I tell you life has been lifing. So we're gonna tell you, as my friend Lisa would say, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We don't really have no ugly. We just go, well, I mean, I guess it depends on how you look at it. But we're gonna go over it. I did take some notes, so if you see me averting my gaze to the left or right, however it looks, that's me looking at my notes. So let's start with the bad. You ever go somewhere and they be like, do you want the good news or the bad news? It's just like, it's better to just give me the bad news so you can break my heart than give me the good news. Like, it'll be like, good news is, you don't have cancer. Bad news is you're pregnant. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what is considered bad news. So let's just get into it. So Q1 was obviously January through March. Q2 will be April through May. So in this video, I'll also be talking about some of the things that I expect or want to strive for in Q2. So in January, starting with the bad, I tested positive for COVID. I don't know if you saw the video. It was like, I tested positive for COVID. You can go back and watch it. If you're new here, I do vlogs. So this is kind of like not a vlog video. This is kind of like a video I thrown in there. Every once in a while, I throw a video in there on Wednesday. But today's Thursday. But that's neither here nor there. So January, I tested positive for COVID. I sat home for 5 days. Went back and retested. I was clear. Went back to work. February, my aunt passed away. This was the fourth aunt in 4 years. Or like 3 years, like 4 years, because you know the math be mathing. 2022, I had two aunts pass away a couple of months from each other. We got a slight break in 2023. I had an aunt pass away around the same time in 2024 last year, and then a fourth aunt. I have one more aunt and I have one more uncle, and these were all my mom's siblings. In March, we had our funeral. Slight good news, we went out of town, but as soon as I come back out of town, my car's not working. So as I have been reassessing my life, I don't know if this is supposed to be my trajectory, and we hope that it can change. It's been death, vacation, car problems, job shutdown. Now, I'm not saying that I want my job to shut down, but I'm definitely preparing myself for what happens. So merch may be coming soon. I know people was like, do you have merch? Do you have merch? Digital products, we don't know. We dibbling and dabbling because, you know, any of that can be needed. I'm supposed to be using my mic. I listened to the playback, and apparently you can hear me. So we're just going to keep going because I don't want to fumble with no mic, and I don't want to re-record all that. That would have been just horrible. Anywho, I had a wiring issue. Had to pay $100 to get my car fixed. But I noticed that one of the good things is, yay, I paid off my car last year, and I think it was July. So some stuff is going to happen. Like, I'm going to have to get oil changes, tire rotations, things like this. The thing that happened, I feel like somebody was probably tinkering with my car while we was out of town. I don't know. Because when we get to we're here now. I also went out of town in March, and we put our car in the garage, and so far, so good. I know that I'll probably need brakes or tires soon, but I'm not trying to think about that because there's so much other stuff going on. But anywho, that was pretty much all of the bad that I can think of, so to speak. So let's head to the good. And after the good, it'll be a sprinkle of them both. You know what I'm saying? A little mixture. So in January, I did apply for a secure credit card because I've been wanting to get my credit back on check. My credit score is currently 631, which is but I definitely want to get it to the 7, even if it hits 701. So my goal is to get to 701 within about 8 months. I do have some accumulating debt, and since we got debt anyway, I'm gonna catch a flight. I'm gonna go and try to enjoy because I don't really go out a lot. So when I do hang out with people, it's normally on my away trips. So I will work for 2-3 months, catch a flight. Work 2-3 months, catch a flight. So that's just how the way the cookie crumbles. I didn't travel none in January, February. soon as I go out of town in March, all of a sudden something happened in my car. But I digress. I got approved, came into the mail I always say June and January, I always mix them up. Came into the mail January 28th. Excuse me. I've been using that. I only have like a $300 limit, so I've been using it for like food, gas, and just like little stuff like that and paying it back. In February, I had my first line dancing class. It was kind of impromptu. I did it virtually on TikTok Live. I hope they enjoyed. It was good for me. I enjoyed it. And I also read 19 books. That was my biggest month so far since I started back reading in 2021. So I was proud of myself for that. In March, I paid off my credit card. If you know, or I mentioned it, I started a debt snowball in December 2024, and I was expected to pay the end of March, and I ended up paying it off. I want to say like March 14th, I made my last payment, but that was also the same day that I had to go pay to get my car fixed, so I put it right back on that card. But the good news is that what I paid for car repairs last year was like nowhere near what I paid this year. Even though I still had to use my card, I'm glad that I paid it down and I was able to use it versus like adding more debt on top of more debt. So I don't beat myself up about that no more, or any accumulating debt that I have, because as long as I'm paying you something, as long as we're in good standards, then we're good. I'm not loving the interest because it feels like I'm paying nothing. But until I can find ways to make more money, which is gonna be in Q2, then it is what it is. Um, in March, I would say paid off the debt, and I was able to take 2 trips. I went to Galena for my stepdad's birthday, and then I just took a girls' trip to Seattle. Got to meet some of my TikTok people. It was really awesome, amazing. One of my top 3 trips. Seattle was definitely cold and rainy, but like I'm a city girl, and they had the attractions, the museums, the hustle and bustle flow of the city. So I would definitely be back. Plus, Cammy stays there, so definitely gotta go back. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up based on what I've taken notes on. So I guess that's all I wanted to highlight. So in retrospect, to read 19 books, I am still on track. My goal for the year of 2025 is to read 144 books. I'm currently at 35. By the end of March, which is next Tuesday, I'll be at 36. So we on track. So let's get into Q2. Pew, 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 pew. So Q2 is April through June. April, May, June. My birthday is in May. I will be turning 34 this year. So that's one. Also, May kind of introduces to Summertime Shy, where I go to like the free dance classes or the cheap things and different things like that. So I may or may not be bringing free or cheap things to do videos to YouTube for any of my Chicagoans, or like shorts or TikToks and reels. I haven't decided because I do so much on my platform, and I know that it's kind of like eclectic, and it's like I came to you for book reviews and you dancing, but like, hey, it's all encompassed. Like, hopefully you find something here that you like, and when you get a notification, if it's not what you want to see, the next notification may be something you want to see. I don't know. Thank you for being here. So 3 hobbies ish that I want to work on is baking, dance, and Spanish. I've been doing Duolingo. I'm at like day 306 or something like that, going really well. I want to try to get a tutor or find a Spanish speaker that I can practice talking it with, because I can definitely write it a little bit, and I definitely, with the help of the app, I've been noticing how stuff is conjugated. Like, if we're leaving, nosotros salimos aquí, like we're leaving here, nosotros salimos, or like if it's like I don't want to drink that, like no quiero beber este or whatever, like knowing that you conjugate the first one and it goes back to its regular form, the second one, like to go, like I don't want to go, or I need to play, something like that. But we've been working on that. I want to start writing it more and start like translating certain English phrases and sentences to Spanish to practice it more, not just like doing the app. Dance, it says for 4 hours of the month. Meaning like maybe I'll have maybe a 30-minute dance practice, or I have an hour dance practice, or I have like a 2-hour dance practice. I just want to do 4 hours of the month. Either it's one hour a week, maybe 1 week is 30 minutes, the next week is an hour and a half, something to that effect. And I definitely want to have another line dance class, because it looks like line dances are coming up there. So it'll be virtually, it'll be through Zoom, If you're interested in doing a line dance class, let me know, or email me deedeesaidso64@gmail.com so that I can kind of know who wants to do it. So I'll let you know when it's going to be, and we can kind of agree on that in retrospect before I get to baking. Like other activities, events, if you have an idea, you want to do something, you don't really have a lot of following, or you don't know who to talk to about it, bring it to me and we'll bring it to the forefront and see if people are interested. Perfect example, a young lady told me that she likes to color. She's in her 50s, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. If you like to color, it's therapeutic, it's something that works for you. So we will be having an adult color party, like color, like a watch party, like when you watch a movie, but color party, like it's conjoined, but we're in different places because I think she stays, and I know she stays in a different state. I can't think of where she stays right now, but we'll be having an adult virtual color party. We all gonna get on Zoom, color together, listen to music. If you want to talk, we'll talk. If you want it to be peaceful, we'll be peaceful. That will be April 13th. I believe it's the second or third Sunday in April, and it'll be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to join that, again, email me or write in the comments like, oh, color party sounds nice, I want to come. And if you have an idea, like whether you want to do a virtual paint and sip, you want to do a virtual watch party, just let me know, because I'd be looking for stuff to do like that. Segue into baking. I want to bake 4 times a month, whether it's once a week, twice 1 week, take a break 1 week. I just want to get back to it, so let me know in the comments. I need the interactiveness. I need you to let me know so you can help me out. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite dessert or something you'd like to see me bake. Sometimes I'll be able to add them in the vlogs. Sometimes I may just take pictures. Definitely follow me on all forms of social media. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, and TikTok, Deedeesaidso. Of course, Deedeesaidso here. So you just never know where you'll see it. Summertime shy, we mentioned that. Travel, I have one trip planned. Well, I have 2 trip plans. I have planned on going to Tennessee and Philly. So, per usual, you will see vlogs for those if you want to stick around for the vlogs. As far as health, I want to get back in the gym once a week. I'm only saying 1, but obviously I want to go more. I am doing the volunteer program and it ends in June. So I would say probably Q3, I'll be more tentative and active towards like going to the gym, going outside, going different things, because I won't have the obligation of the volunteer program. So now we're just kind of like volunteer program work. We get what we need to get done. I don't know if I want to stop drinking pop, but I definitely want to limit it. I'm not Catholic, but for like Lent, I gave up pop, and then I had a backsliding moment when I was on the plane. I was asleep. So when I woke up and they was like, what do you want to drink? I just naturally said Coca-Cola. So I had a little sip of pop, but on my flight back, I said apple juice. I got it together. But I definitely want to implement like more juices, teas, and obviously more water. It's better to drink more water. And there's that. 36 books to read between April and June is the goal for my books. And I mentioned like money. I'm working on merch. I've started with a logo. If you know anything about merch, if you know anything about advertising, ebooks, anything of that nature, anything that I could start doing to like get some extra income, I would like. A few people have asked me about my budget class and my couponing class. So if you are interested in either one of those, let me know in the comments, because whichever one gets the most traction, that's what I'll work on. I'm trying to simultaneously work on both of them, but I've been kind of lazy. I'm not going to even hold you. But other than that, that's what I have for you. Also, let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments how Q1 went for you. Was there anything that you accomplished? Was there anything you wanted to accomplish but you didn't quite accomplish it? And then if you want to let me know what are your goals for Q2 and something you want to work on. But that's who have it. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble. It's always a pleasure, and it's always a humble and appreciative spirit that you chose me to watch. I really appreciate it. But I love y'all so much. Y'all have a great day on purpose. Why? Because Dee said so. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.